my name is Arancy. I want you to subscribe to La Cinco Esquina.
Okay, he'll be at Cooperstown. A guy that's eventually going to get in here, but he's already in the Hall of Fame with great people and friends. The great center fielder of the Braves, Marquis Grissum. Marquis, I guess it's kind of special to see a guy that managed it for a long time make it in.
Well, I'm not surprised from none of those guys, but all of them had a great run, a long, luster career, and put up great numbers. And that's what it takes to get to this point, to the highest level of achievement that you can possibly achieve in a sport, is the Hall of Fame. And just can't say enough about the way they went about their business, the amount of years they put in, and what it takes to become not an all-star, not a World Series champion, but a Hall of Famer.
Well, you know, you were part of that core. You're the center fielder. You played behind Glavine. You played behind MADDUX. Can you kind of describe what type of pitches they were?
It's pretty much like watching a painter do a portrait. MADDUX was critique. He was very interested in detail how he pitched to every batter. And he had a great idea of what he wanted to do every pitch, every time he stepped on the mound. And we had this chemistry that right off the bat, I kind of knew from the way he warmed up in the game about what kind of game he was going to have. And we talked about it even before the game, how we'll play a guy like Tony Gwynn or Barry Bonds, the guys he really couldn't get out.
What did he say? He couldn't get out?
Well, he came to me a couple of times and was talking about Tony Gwynn. He said, I can't get this guy out. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw him this fastball away and let it sink on the outside so he can hit it right to you to left center. And we did on numerous occasions, even with a guy like Barry Bonds, who he told me he's going to throw him a good fastball, make him move a little bit so he'll pop it up to the warning track. And I probably caught 7 or 8 balls on the warning track off Barry Bonds' bat.
Wow.
That's how great a pitcher that MADDUX was. And Glavine, of course, never gave in. And maybe got an inch or two on the outside corner, but those guys were very consistent in what they did on the baseball field. And to do it for that long of a time and to be that consistent over that long period of time, that's why they're here today.
Barry Bonds, you played with him for a little while. What was it like playing with Barry?
Hall of Famer, the best baseball player that ever put on a uniform. Yep, that's coming from me. I played against the guy 15 years, played with him 2 years, and I've never seen anything like that before. You got to be over there watching this guy every day to appreciate his skill set and his love for the game, his brilliant IQ, and how he dominated the game. You know, I remember, he might get mad at me for saying this, but in spring training one year, this guy told me what the pitch was going to be and the count, and hit it out of the ballpark. Not one time, not 2 times, 11 times. And that is unheard of. You gonna tell me the count and the pitch, what the pitch was gonna be?
President of the National Baseball.
You wouldn't believe it unless you've seen it.
And what's Marquis Grissum doing nowadays?
Marquis Grissom started his own baseball association to really try to get an African-American kid a great opportunity to learn the game of baseball, teach them the skills of baseball, to escalate them academically to that next level, to graduate from high school, and possibly take advantage of college scholarships to advance themselves in whatever career they want to pursue. And that's what I've been doing. I've been fortunate over the last 6 years. We have over 141 kids in college. We've gotten over $2.6 million in scholarship dollars, and we got 7 guys that's in the minor leagues right now. So as soon as I finish playing baseball, that's what I decided I wanted to do. We know the declining number of African-American players in baseball, and I'm just trying to do something about it versus talking about all the problems and why we ain't playing. And so I just took initiative to go ahead and do what I can to try to make strides to get more African-American players in baseball.
Last question, Marquis. Is there any way you can see you in baseball in some capacity? General manager, coach, batting coach, executive someplace?
Well, in 2009, I went to the Nationals and coached and had a great experience, but I'm not going to say never. But right now, I got my hands full with what I'm doing. My parents are getting up there in age, and I got 2 little more young kids, 13 and 10 at home. So next 5 or 6 years, Marquis Grissom's going to be at home. And after that, I don't know what I might be doing. And I know I would love to manage one day, though.
We'd love to have you. How's Bob doing?
Delano's doing good. You know, I think he's managing in AA in Cincinnati. He's putting in that work and he's definitely would be a great manager one day. And I wouldn't mind getting together with him. He'd be the manager, I'd be the bench coach. I think we can put our heads together and create some winners, because that's what we were when we came up. We taught each other how to play the game and pushed each other to be the best that we can be, and never competed against each other. But we wanted to be the leaders and the catalysts on the baseball field.
How sad were you to see Montreal fall? That's the team that you came up with. You had to have a lot of feelings. Were you, your thoughts to see the Expos fold?
Well, I just think, with the Expos, they always wanted to match for the minimum, and that's kind of with every organization. They when the time comes for guys to get paid a little money, they kind of tend to get rid of the guys. And I think when you go to arbitration, every player should go to arbitration and really see what a team think about you. And it's been a disappointing feeling just to see them go through what they went through for us going to Puerto Rico to play out of there. And it's sad, but hopefully maybe baseball will get back to Montreal one day. We just never know.
Love you, baby. Good to see you, Marquis.
Good to see you, man. Backstage.
Hi, my name is Aransi. I want you to subscribe to La Cinco Esquina.